So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this cute little pencil cup cozy. I was looking for a way to make end of year teacher gifts for my kids' teachers, and I have been looking for a pencil tutorial here on YouTube, but I couldn't find one, so I decided to go ahead and to make my own. It is just all using scrap yarn, as you see right here. I have some gray, black, some tan, some pink, and some yellow. So you can use acrylic or cotton. I am using acrylic because that is the most of what I have in all of these colors. So yeah, I got some cups like this. All three of these are different designs. I got them from my local store, one of my local stores here, and I just wanted to, put a little cozy on it to go along with something else I have in mind for the teachers, and thought I would share with you guys how to make this cute little cup cozy. So you're going to need a pair of scissors, a darning needle of some kind, and I am using a size 5mm crochet hook, and all the yarn that I'm using is a size 4 worsted weight. Now for me, I started from the bottom up, and then afterwards I went back around and did one more row, just to kind of even off this bottom row to make it a little more even and neat looking. So I'm going to start with my black yarn, and we are just going to go ahead and make our slip knot. I make my slip knot by pinching right here between my thumb and index finger, wrapping my yarn around my 2 fingers, holding it with my thumb, and then taking my working end, and push it through just like that. Oops, and then pull it. And then I take my hook and stick my hook right on through. Oops, wrong side. There we go. So to begin, for my cups, so for this size, it is about, I want to say, roughly 3 inches in diameter. I am just going to go ahead and start off by chaining 32. Alright, so once you have made your chain of 32, and I just want to say, I'm sorry about the black yarn, it's very hard to see, but I will try and make this as simple and easy as possible. So for each of these, I started off 2 different ways to see which way I liked best. So for this one right here, so for this look, I just went ahead and did 1 single crochet into each stitch in the back humps. Or for this one, I just did my chain, and then I just went and joined and made a circle and did 1 single crochet in every stitch around. You can do whichever way works best for you. For me, I'm going to do the join way. So, just going to grab my yarn or grab my chain and just bring it around, making sure it's not twisted. And then I'm going to slip stitch to that first chain. So just like so. That's a little better. So then I'm going to chain 1, and then right into that same chain where we slip stitched into, I'm going to make my first single crochet. And then I'm just going to go ahead and make 1 single crochet into each stitch all the way around. Oops. So when you're done with this round, you should have a total of 32 single crochets. And this doesn't want to work for me. There we go. So go ahead and do that all the way around, making one single crochet into each stitch. And I will meet back up with you when I get to my first stitch. Okay, so once you have made it all the way around and made your first row of single crochets, you are going to leave your yarn just like your stitch. You're not going to slip stitch yet. You're just going to go ahead and take your scissors and cut your yarn. Because what we're going to do next is we are going to take our tan color and we are going to join it in. So what I do is I stick my hook into the top of that first single crochet, grab my yarn, wrap it like this, and I'm going to pull it through to join each round. And then what I like to do, so that way my stitches don't come undone, is move this up for you guys. I like to tie right here just once, make one knot, just like that, just so I know that this is secure and it won't come undone. So once I do that, I'm going to chain one, and I'm going to work over my ends. This way it's less for me to weave in at the end. And then I'm going to make one single crochet into that first stitch where we chained one out of. And I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way around, making one single crochet into each stitch. And again, at the end of this round, I like to count my stitches to make sure that I do, in fact, have my 32 single crochets. And again, I am so sorry for the black yarn. I know it is hard to see. Just try and do your best. Make sure you at least get 2 loops on top of your hook right there before you finish off your single crochet. So just like that. So go ahead, make one single crochet into each stitch, and I will meet you back at the beginning of this round. Alright, so once we have made it all the way around and we went around and double checked that we have 32 stitches, we're going to go ahead and we are going to slip stitch in that first single crochet to join. And then we're going to chain one, and we're going to repeat this again, making one single crochet into each stitch. So our first one is going to go in that same stitch where we chained one out of and where we joined. So that's one single crochet, one, and we're just going to keep making one single crochet into each stitch all the way around until we get back to the beginning of this round. So just like that. So go ahead and continue making one single crochet into each stitch, and I will meet you at the beginning. Alright, so once we have gone all the way around for the second time in our tan color, we are going to insert our hook into the top of that first single crochet, but we're not going to go ahead and grab our yarn and pull through. Instead, we're going to take our scissors, we're going to cut our yarn, and now we're done with the tan color, and we are going to move on to our yellow color for base of the pencil. So we're going to take our yellow, and we're just going to wrap it around our hook and pull through. And then again, I like to make one knot just to make sure my yarn is nice and secure, just like that. And then chain one, and I'm also again gonna work over my ends for less sewing at the end, and I'm going to make one single crochet into that first stitch where we chained one out of, making sure that I'm crocheting over my tails, just like that. And again, just gonna make one single crochet into each stitch all the way around. And I'm going to do this until I have a total of 7 rows of the yellow. Or I'm sorry, 7 rounds, not rows. 7 rounds of the yellow. Okay, now I'm going to stop crocheting over my ends here. So just like so. So there is the start of our first round of the yellow. So we're going to continue going around, making one single crochet into each stitch. When we get to the end, we have a total of 32 stitches. We're going to slip stitch to this stitch right here, so right into the top of our first single crochet right here, right there, you guys. And then we're going to join, and we're going to continue going on until we have 7 rows total. So go ahead and do that, and I will catch back up with you guys when I have my 7 rows of the yellow. Okay, so once you have finished your 7 rounds of the yellow color, we're going to stick our hook into the top of that first single crochet, and we are just going to take our scissors again, and we are going to cut our yarn just like so. And now we are going to grab our gray color, put that right there for you guys, to do this part here. So we're going to grab our gray yarn, and we're just going to join it just the same way that we have been joining. Pull that tight, and then again make one knot just to make sure it's nice and secure, just like so. Going to chain up one, make one single crochet in that first stitch, and make one single crochet into each stitch all the way around. Just like so. And again, when we get to the end of this round, we should have a total of 32 single crochets. So go ahead and do that all the way around, and I will meet you at the beginning. Okay, so once you have made it around, we're going to slip stitch that first single crochet. We're going to chain one, and this round and the next round are going to be a little bit different. We are going to single crochet into that back loop. So not this front loop right here, but this back one. So we're just gonna, might be a little tight with the single crochets, but you're just gonna stick your hook into that back loop, just like so, and we're going to make one single crochet. And we're going to do that into each stitch all the way around, making one single crochet, oops, into the back loops of our stitches. So we're going to repeat that for all the way around for this round and do the same thing for the next round. So go ahead and finish that all the way around and I will show you how we join. Okay, so once we have made it all the way around by making one single crochet into the back loops, we are just going to go ahead and slip stitch to our first single crochet, just like we have throughout this entire project. Then we're going to chain one, and we're going to do the exact same thing this round as we did the last round. We're going to make one single crochet into the back loops, the back loop of our stitches. Sorry about this, guys. This yarn is super splitty. So one single crochet in the back loop, and we're going to repeat that into each stitch all the way around. So we're going to do the exact same thing this round that we did the last round. So that way it gives it this kind of like this little edge look, kind of like what you would see on the top of a pencil right before you get to the pencil eraser. So we're going to go ahead and finish that all the way around, one single crochet in the back loops, and I will meet you at the end of this round to start the next one. Alright, so once you have made it around for this last round of the gray, we're again going to join like as if we're going to join like we have been, and we're going to take our scissors, cut our yarn, and now we are going to grab our pink color for the eraser part. So I'm going to grab your yarn, attach it like we have been attaching our yarns, pulling it through, and then making a knot if you want, just to make sure that's nice and secure. Okay, and then we are just going to finish this up. Going to chain one, make one single crochet into that first space, where we chained one out of, so just like so, and we're just going to make one single crochet into each stitch around. So no more back loops, we're going to go right through both those stitches, so that way you have the two loops on your hook. And again, I'm going to be crocheting over my ends. So just like that, making one single crochet into each stitch all the way around. And keep doing that until you get to the end. And when you have a total of 32 single crochets, and we're going to repeat this until we have a total of, oops, look on here, so we have a total of 1, 2, 3 rows or 3 rounds of the pink color. So again, one single crochet into each stitch for a total of 3 rounds of the pink. So go ahead and do that, and I will meet up with you guys after I have done my 3 rounds. Alright, so once you have done your 3 rounds of single crochet in the pink color, and you know you have a total of 32 single crochets all the way around, we're going to go ahead and slip stitch to join. We're going to take our scissors, cut our yarn, and we're just going to go ahead and fasten off. So there you go. Now you can leave this just like this, leave your end just like that if you like, but for me, I am just gonna go back around, so I'm gonna join probably right over here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up this edge a little bit and make another round of single crochet. You don't have to if you don't want to. I want to because it looks a little, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it just looks a little uneven. I want it a little bit neater. So I'm going to go ahead and make one more round of single crochet, and I will be back to show you what my final cup cozy looks like with all the ends sewn in after I do this. So I'll be right back, everyone. All right, so there we go. There is our cup cozy. Very simple, very quick and easy. Took me less than an hour to whip one of these out. So very, very easy gift to do for your child's teacher, grandchild's teacher. So yeah, then all I'm going to do is, let me try and adjust this. And I'm sorry if you see a little bit of a mess in the background, you guys. How I put this on my cup. So all I'm going to do is slide it through. I like to slide it from the top. Make sure it's on it. And then I'm just gonna pull and slide it right on down. Just like so. It might be a little bit tight at first, but it will definitely loosen up. And there you go. Quick and easy teacher gift for any holiday, for Christmas, end of the school year. There we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so that way you'll be notified every time that I upload a new video. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.